Hey guys, welcome to Heat, Happy Energy, Amor Tarot. I'm not here to predict your future, I'm here to help you realign with it. Let's see what's going on between your person and the third party. We have no contact, push pull, and avoidance. Overall energy, broken mirrors. Alright, so there is a period of silence which is happening here. There is not a lot of communication. I don't know if they have blocked each other or there is some silence in general, but not a lot of communication that I see here. There is definitely a toxic cycle of maybe attraction and repulsion. Maybe, somebody's being stubborn, somebody's not going to, because, the way they're pulling on the rope from both the sides here, each one wants that, I want this power here in this connection. And possibly the disconnect in communication is because of this push-pull dynamics that they have. There are ego-based clashes, fear of vulnerability. It often feels addictive rather than nurturing. This can be a trauma bond kind of a situation here between them. Avoidance. One of them can be avoidant attachment style, because of which there are struggles when it comes to intimacy or commitment or communication even. They may fear true closeness here, leading to emotional distance, inconsistent communication. That's where this no contact comes in. The broken mirrors as the overall energy, this is again about the, reflecting each other's wounds on their respective partners. This is not wholesome. This is some cracks which have come in between. This is the wounds. They might be triggering past traumas in one another. It's like mirroring pain, not love here. The connection may have been meant to bring lessons, not longevity is what I see. Let's see what are your person's energies towards the third party. My viewers' person's energies. Childish, determined, make it rain. Overall energy is love affair. Okay, so there could be some secrecy around things here with this love affair, and since it is a third party situation, so that is also talking about the third party here. See, your person could be dealing with this third party in an immature way. Well, that's what childish is. There is a behavior that could be impulsive, argumentative, emotionally reactive, or based on instant gratification is what I see, rather than genuine care, depth, the emotional connection that you share with somebody. They might be engaging in a little bit of drama, playing games, or lacking true accountability here in the dynamics. Determined is, despite this immaturity, they are still pushing forward with some sort of intention and possibly trying to prove something here, and that's the reason they're behaving possibly the way they are behaving. It doesn't necessarily mean emotional depth when they are kind of pushing through. It could be ego driven, competitive, or effort to maintain control or a certain image in front of people or somewhere. Make it rain. This is like this feels mechanical. This is like it has dollar signs on it, dollar bills on it. This is about following along blindly or going in circles, because money is what is important here. It's you're trying to force the momentum is what I get here, or connection that doesn't fully align here. Love affair, like I said, it implies to the secrecy and all those things. It may seem a little ungrounded here. Let's see what are the third party's energies towards your person. What are the third party's energies towards my viewer's person? High value. Make it rain and high value both talk about value, money, stability. Okay, stubborn, toxic people, Overall energy snooping. Okay, so there is a possibility that the third party is curious. They're trying to gather information, wanting to know what's going on. One side it's childhood, the other person is being stubborn. So your the third party is definitely obsessing over something. There is insecurity because that's the reason they're trying to find things out here. This is like a major red flag to me. But they are monitoring your person, maybe you if they are aware of you, but they are definitely monitoring your person and their activities here. A lack of trust, possessiveness is also what I feel from here. So it may also imply they're aware that your person is not fully, invested in this connection, or they're not present with the third party. Now, high value, they see your person as a prize in some way. Maybe the status, the desirability, something around it, but they see them as a prize. Maybe they feel this person can, elevate their value in some way. They bring some sort of confidence in them is another thing. So, however, it may not be based on who your person truly is, but rather how they appear sometimes, okay? Because appearances can be deceptive. Stubborn is about, digging emotionally or mentally, unwilling to let go or see truth. So, they might be clinging to this connection despite red flags because they obviously feel there is something wrong, the person is not present completely, that's why they are snooping here. But it's like, I want to win, I want to prove a point. That is control issues here. Toxic people is about a shadow side of you, okay? It shows that there is either they are toxic themselves or they're aware the connection is toxic. This is a very codependent energy where you're not willing to take any accountability and you're just clinging on to something here. Very dysfunctional kind of an energy. So I don't see love, so to speak, from either sides. But yes, this could be a very materialistic based connection or energies, why they are holding on to this and why there is this pull and push dynamics. There is no emotion here as such. Let's see what is the future of this connection between your person and the third party. Soul contract, sick and tired, desire, overall energy is also red flags. This connection doesn't necessarily have to be a long-term connection. Soul contract indicates that there is some karmic cycle or some karmic lessons that they have to go through together, not necessarily to stay together. This is soul contracts involving possibly pain, awakening, some growth, healing as well possibly. But this is not meant to be long term. This isn't a sign of deep love, it's spiritual homework. Sick and tired is about one of them or both of them are either they have reached or they are almost towards that breaking point where there is this burnout, emotional exhaustion, you're growing resentment towards each other. The connection in the future, near future, will start to feel like a burden rather than a bond. Desire, there can be some sort of attraction from one side or both the sides. There is obsessive longing. This is not like that love energy. This is more of obsession is what I feel from this. Maybe this is something, again, it could be a pull for one of them or both of them towards each other in some way. But don't mistake this for love. That's what I see. Overall energy being red flag. Now, this is about the future of the connection is littered with emotional danger, with instability, with deception. Okay, so I don't see this as a pleasant sign here. It's unlikely to sustain this, is what I see, at least in a healthy way. The kind of relationship that may cycle through intense highs and painful lows, where the triggers are repeated, the patterns are repeated, but this doesn't look healthy, and I don't see this lasting for very long. Until the time it's there, it's going to be an unhealthy pattern. This is not a long lasting thing for sure. I hope this reading gave you something to reflect on, reconnect with, or rise from. So fuel your fire, light up your future.